What if studying could feel just as addictive as endlessly scrolling on your phone? Sounds unrealistic, right? But here's the truth. Your brain doesn't really care what you're doing. It only responds to one thing: dopamine. And today, I'm going to show you how to train your brain to want to study using something called dopamine loading. This isn't about discipline or forcing yourself to focus. It's about using your brain's natural reward system to your advantage. Let's start with the real problem. Why does studying feel so hard? Every time you open social media, watch short videos, or play games, your brain gets hit with quick, powerful bursts of dopamine. It's instant, effortless, and satisfying. Now compare that to studying. It's slower, it takes effort, and the reward isn't immediate. So your brain naturally pushes you toward the easier, more rewarding option. It's not that you're lazy, it's just your brain doing its job, chasing the biggest reward for the least effort. But here's something most people misunderstand. Dopamine isn't just about feeling good, it's about expecting a reward. And that's exactly what we can use to our advantage. Let me introduce the dopamine loading method. It works in 3 simple stages: lowering, triggering, and reinforcing. First, lowering. Before you even start studying, you need to bring your dopamine levels down. That means stepping away from anything stimulating for about 30 minutes. No phone, no music, no distractions. Just sit quietly, take a walk, or do nothing at all. It might feel uncomfortable, and that's actually the goal. You're making your brain crave stimulation again. Second, triggering. Right before you begin studying, take a couple of minutes to imagine yourself doing it successfully. Picture yourself understanding topics clearly, solving problems easily, and feeling accomplished. This creates anticipation. Your brain starts releasing dopamine before you even begin because it expects a reward. Third, reinforcing. While you're studying, you want to build a reward loop. Work in focused sessions, about 25 minutes, and then take short breaks. But here's the key. Keep those breaks simple. Stretch, walk around, drink water, nothing overly stimulating. You're teaching your brain that studying itself is part of a rewarding cycle. Now, let's turn this into a daily routine. Start your morning without your phone. This is crucial. Keep your brain in a low stimulation state so that productive work feels more rewarding later. Before your first study session, spend some quiet time doing nothing. Let your mind get bored. Then, visualize success for a minute or two and begin your first study block. Use focused intervals, take intentional breaks, and after each session, acknowledge your progress, even something small like saying nice or giving yourself a quick fist pump. It may seem minor, but it helps build a positive association. As the day goes on, repeat the pattern. Stay mindful during meals. Avoid constant screen use. Keep your dopamine levels balanced. Later in the evening, you can enjoy more stimulating activities, but with limits. The idea is to stay in control, not fall back into old habits. Now here's the important part. The first few days will feel difficult. Your brain will resist because it's used to easy dopamine. But after about 4 or 5 days, something shifts. Studying starts to feel satisfying. Not because the work changed, but because your brain did. You've reset your baseline. Now, progress itself becomes rewarding. Solving problems feels exciting. Learning feels engaging. That's when you stop forcing yourself and start wanting to do it. But be careful. Falling back into long, high dopamine habits too quickly can undo your progress. Protect this new pattern. So here's your challenge. Try this method for just 5 days. Don't overthink it. Just stay consistent and observe what happens. Pay attention to how your focus changes and how studying begins to feel. Your brain is flexible. It can adapt to whatever you train it to do. Right now, it might be hooked on distractions, but you can redirect that toward growth, learning, and improvement. The motivation you're looking for isn't missing, it just needs to be rewired. And once you do that, everything changes. If you found this helpful, stick around. I'll be sharing more ways to work with your brain, not against it.